YouTube, how we doing? PPS here, YouTube play of the day. We got two spots today. Loving both spots. We got a huge slate. I know a lot of people are done with baseball, but you know your boy ain't stopping. We're not done yet. Probably not till the playoffs. I don't really bet too much in the playoffs. Outside of some futures bets, but yeah, I don't really do many there just because the game is a lot different. So let's recap. I know we lost our last one. Screwball had 6 strikeouts. The minus 500 one missed. Shout out to the Rockies, man. The Rockies showed up. They started swinging early in counts, and yeah, Screwball threw very well, but didn't get to the 7 strikeouts there. So that moves us down to 59 and 43, 12.63 units. And let's take a look at DraftKings for today. Alrighty, I've only used DraftKings. I haven't line shopped or anything here. I'm going to be playing the Mets, and I'll be playing the Royals here. Let's start out with the Mets. The Mets team total over 4.5 is plus 105. Really like the spot for a team fighting for position. Obviously, the Mets got to keep winning, and they can't really go through any slumps right now. They got to turn it up here. They get Mitchell Parker on the bump. Not a huge Mitchell Parker guy, just not enough misses. He's not getting swings and misses. Really relying on the ground ball. Home and road splits are pretty drastic as well. At home so far this year, he's got a 3.7 FIP or a 3.94 xFIP on the road, 4.4 xFIP there. My biggest issue again is just 6.25 ERA away from home. Also, just the power numbers, 450 slugging away from home as well. This is not a team that you can really struggle with that. I do like the move. I obviously know this is probably minus 130 if Lindor's in this lineup, but Jose Iglesias is a good top of the lineup guy, contact guy, good on base percentage. And I like this spot. The Mets absolutely destroy lefties. They're third in the MLB in terms of WRC plus against lefties so far this year. Only Philly and Arizona higher. Don't strike out really either. 21% strikeout rate. Mitchell Parker really hasn't gotten the strikeout stuff going here on the road this year, 20%. And like I said, his whip is 1.61. Home runs per 9 is kind of scary with these righties. He has a 1.35 home runs per 9. Obviously, Vientos, JD Martinez, Alonso. There's a lot of righty power here that I'm kind of worried is gonna get to him a little bit. So, really like the Mets in this spot. Obviously, the Nationals bullpen is well written about how bad they are, and I don't think we're going to see Parker going very deep in this game. Even his last outing, he mowed down the Miami Marlins. 6 1/3 innings, but 6 pitches. He hasn't cleared 90 pitches in over a month. And looking at all of his road starts since July 3rd, he's had 1, 2, 3, 4 road starts. Six hits, 4 runs, and 3 1/3 to the Pirates. Gave up 9 runs and 3 innings to the Phillies. Gave up 5 runs and 2/3 of an innings to the Brewers, and gave up 2 runs and 5 innings to the Diamondbacks. So we've seen this guy get hit around a little bit. I think the bullpen's going to be in that long relief role. I don't think he's getting much further than 80 pitches today. And Mets got to win. They got to score. And I think this is a spot where I'd like to play them here. Tyler McGill on the other side. I don't want to take anything that would revolve anything around him. I think this is a good spot for the Mets to get it going. Royals raced to 3. Same bet as I took yesterday. I'm going right back to the well. Honestly, probably a better pitching matchup for them. Casey Mize on the other side for the Tigers, and Cole Reagans throwing for the Royals. Hit this one yesterday with Seth Lugo on the mound. Then he got absolutely shelled. So there's that. But the Royals, man. I love the Royals at home. We talk about them all the time. These guys are amazing at home. I think they are third in WRC plus at home so far this year in terms of, like I said, WRC plus against righties at home, a 109 WRC plus. They just don't strike out. 17% K rate is phenomenal. And if Mize is not missing bats, I'm kind of worried about him. And he has just not been good this year. I mean, there's nothing else you can really say about it. Let's talk a little bit here about Mr. Cole Ragans. Cole Ragans is obviously phenomenal. 3.29 xFIP at home so far this year is great. 31% K rate is great. Under 1 home runs per 9. It's 0.82 home runs per 9. Great. 12 Ks per 9. Phenomenal. My biggest thing here is this Tigers team's going to probably roll out, I'd probably say 7 right-handed bats against Cole Ragans. Obviously, you got Riley Green, he's Riley Green. He's not coming out of that lineup. Maybe Kerry Carpenter. That would be my 2 guesses. But then you look at it, he's so good versus righties. Like against lefties, he has a 21% K rate. Against righties, it's 32%. It's because this dude has an absolutely filthy changeup, and I think he's gonna have a field day with that thing if they're gonna be rolling out that many righties. Casey Mize, my biggest issue for him is he just gives up so many barrels. 45% hard hit rate is way up there. His average exit velocity, is 91 miles an hour, right? That is way up there. Bottom 5% in expected batting average. This Royals team has, like I said, been really, really good. And Bobby Witt's starting to turn it on. You got Sal Perez turning it on. This is just a brutal spot for pitchers right now is to go into Kansas City. Kansas City's still fighting for a spot as well, which honestly, I'm only really betting in those games. I don't want to bet on these teams that have nothing to play for outside of just keeping their jobs. Kansas City's got to win. Yes. Do I think they're going to do anything in the playoffs without Vinny Pasquantino? No. But Casey Mize this year, 41 innings, 5.05 ERA on the road this year. Giving up a slugging percentage to righties and lefties at 400. Plus 4.4 xFIP. He's only got a 15% K rate, 1.1 home runs per 9. Your biggest issue here, and the reason why I'm going with 3, is Detroit does have a good bullpen, right? They do have a good bullpen, but that's why I'm only doing a race to 3. Their team total is at 4.5. I like that, but I feel like this is just a good spot here, especially because I look at these numbers like first time through the order, second time through the order, and Casey Mize has almost a 5 ERA first time through. You go over to Cole Ragans, first time through the order, he is wipeout. He's got a 2.45 FIP, and he's got a 33% K rate first time through the order. If you want to look at like the actual numbers, it's a 2.07 ERA. So love both spots today. Love the plus money on the Mets, and also really, really like the Royals today to get it done again. So Royals race to 3, minus 125. Mets team total over 4.5 at plus 105. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, probably for the worst Thursday night football game ever, but we got to do it. So pass the prop tomorrow. I'll probably do an MLB one as well, just because probably not going to have much in that Jets game. So thank you guys. Best of luck tonight, and let's cash some tickets here. So see you guys tomorrow.